Doctor, when it comes to diabetes, I know I need to be careful with my diet, but to be honest, I don't really know what I should be eating. Are there any foods you recommend?
Yes, it's very important to eat foods that don't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. A diet that helps keep blood sugar stable is essential not only for maintaining good health but also for improving your overall quality of life. Some great choices include natto, unsweetened yogurt, tomatoes, konjac, and bitter melon.
I've heard of all of these before. That makes it easy to try them out. Could you explain how each one helps?
Of course. Let's start with natto. Natto contains a sticky component that slows down the absorption of sugar, which helps prevent sudden blood sugar spikes after meals. Even if you don't eat it every day, just having it a few times a week can make a difference.
I had no idea natto could help stabilize blood sugar. What's next?
Next is unsweetened yogurt. It contains whey protein, which helps stimulate insulin secretion. When insulin is released efficiently, it becomes easier to control blood sugar levels. The key is to choose unsweetened yogurt rather than the sweetened versions.
Unsweetened yogurt sounds easy to add to breakfast. Would it be okay to mix in some fruit?
Absolutely. Blueberries, for example, are a low GI food rich in vitamins, making them especially beneficial for people with diabetes.
That's good to know. And what's the next food?
The third one is tomatoes. Tomatoes contain lycopene, which supports insulin function. Adding tomatoes to your salad or soup is an easy way to include them in your daily diet.
I love tomato soup and salads, so that sounds perfect. And knowing that lycopene helps makes me like tomatoes even more. What's next?
The fourth one is konjac. Konjac is low in calories and high in fiber, making it very filling. Since it's satisfying but low in calories, it helps prevent blood sugar spikes. If you eat a small portion of konjac at the beginning of your meal, it can be especially effective.
Konjac, huh? I usually use it in stir-fries and stews, and I've heard it's good for weight management too. I think I could eat it every day. And what's the last one?
The last one is bitter melon. Many people find it too bitter, but that bitterness comes from a compound called momordicin, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. If you cook it in dishes like bitter melon stir-fry, the bitterness is reduced, making it easier to eat.
Bitter melon? I'm not a big fan, but if it helps stabilize my blood sugar, I think it's worth trying.
That's a great mindset. If you gradually incorporate these 5 foods into your daily meals, you'll be able to support your blood sugar management without making drastic changes to your diet.
Doctor, I'd really like to start adding these foods to my meals. Do you have any simple tips for how to do that?
Yes. For breakfast, you can add unsweetened yogurt and mix in some fruit to keep it enjoyable. Natto is easy, just put it over rice. Tomatoes can be added to salads or soups for an easy way to include them. Konjac works well in stews or stir-fries, as it absorbs flavor nicely. And for bitter melon, combining it with other ingredients can help mellow out the bitterness.
That all sounds doable. But I should also be mindful of how I eat, right?
Exactly. For example, starting your meal with vegetables can slow down the absorption of sugar and prevent blood sugar spikes. Also, chewing your food slowly can help you feel full faster, prevent overeating, and keep blood sugar levels more stable.
I see. Just by eating vegetables first, I can make a difference. I'll also try to be more mindful about chewing properly. Anything else?
Yes. When it comes to carbohydrates, choosing brown rice or whole grain bread instead of white rice or white bread is a better option. Low GI foods like these release sugar more slowly, making them ideal for blood sugar management. Even small changes like this can lead to noticeable improvements over time.
Low GI foods, huh? It sounds a bit complicated, but basically, they're foods that don't raise blood sugar too quickly, right?
Exactly. For example, brown rice has more fiber than white rice, which helps slow down blood sugar spikes. You don't have to switch all at once, just start by mixing some brown rice into your regular rice and gradually increase the amount.
Got it. I'll try to make small adjustments to better manage my blood sugar. But on the flip side, are there foods people with diabetes should avoid?
Yes. Sugary snacks and drinks can cause blood sugar spikes, so it's best to avoid them. Also, refined carbohydrates like white rice and white bread can lead to rapid blood sugar increases, so switching to brown rice or whole grain bread is a healthier choice.
So, cutting back on sugary snacks and drinks is important. Sometimes I crave fast food, though. Should I avoid it completely?
Fast food is often high in unhealthy fats, which can make blood sugar control more difficult. If you do eat it, try to limit the portion size or balance it out with healthier meals throughout the day.
So the key is not to completely deprive myself but to make gradual improvements, right?
Exactly. You don't have to change everything overnight. Making small, consistent efforts will naturally lead to better health over time.
Thank you, doctor. I'll start making small changes based on your advice. I really want to work towards a healthier lifestyle.
That's the right attitude. Managing your health is a journey, so don't hesitate to ask if you need help along the way. I'll be cheering you on.
Thank you so much, doctor. I'll start today.
There are plenty more videos about diabetes on this channel, so make sure to subscribe and check them out. I'll continue sharing practical health tips that fit into everyday life. Let's work on staying healthy together. See you next time.